Good afternoon, everybody. And might I add, back on the air, Season 2, Episode 16 today. Sunday, June 16th, Hour 1. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Especially myself.
I was about to say, it's your first Father's Day.
It's getting goddamn close. But happy birthday, happy Father's Day, Bill.
Hey.
And happy birthday to your little guy, 1 year last week, right?
On Tuesday. Can't hear me. Hello.
Those smooth jams will fade out. 605-610-3070 is the number into the studio today. Give us a call if there's anything you've got going on, anything you want to talk about, or anything we're talking about strikes your fancy. And might I add at gmail.com. Any correspondence, of course. Can't type and talk. iTunes, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. In studio today, I realize that every week I forget to actually say who's here. Have you guys noticed this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. We have open communication between the participants of the show. So in studio, of course, Sarah Langley,
Yep.
William Zog, Dylan Moberg, Shaine Schroeder, live from Los Angeles. I am Scott Freestone. Special guest with us here today, but we're going to wait. Although you're welcome to participate.
At any time.
First half of the show, too. I just like the mystery. It's not that mysterious. We've been posting it all
It's
week.
out there for the world.
All week on Facebook. Shaine, you with us?
Yeah, man.
Okay, I just want to make sure we can hear you. Oh, boy, what a week, man. I've been feeling old. Some reason. Went to this show the other night and stood around just feeling like the oldest dog on the block. I didn't even look like the oldest guy. I kept looking at other people and being like, that fucking guy's pretty old. Yeah, that guy's old. He's all by himself, too. But I just stood there all by myself. Although the show was good. Tommy Jack's, the Later Babes CD release show. They played with this other band from Minneapolis, Get Crifey. Was anybody else there? Am I the only? I know Dylan was for, and then you bounced and then back, but
Yeah.
Langley?
It was a pretty good show.
No.
You ain't going to that shit?
God, no.
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 Just got to go tend to chickens.
Fuck.
I was working, and I can't hear anything. Hello.
How about that?
Hello.
How about that?
Hello.
Oh, that's so much better.
Well,
Profesh.
Scott, I like the music this week. Did I catch a little Descendants in there?
Yes, you did.
Nice.
Well, we're talking food, so I thought I Like Food was probably the
Yeah, man.
That was a appropriate title.
the song that we should really go with. There was a bunch of great tunes no one ever thinks about. Anyway, this band from Minneapolis, Get Crifey, they're really good. 4 different DJs. I've seen a few of them in other stuff. One of them, DJ Fundo, Prof's DJ, so I'm sure people around here at least know that, or around the country. They were good. It was kind of like you're running the mill, not to be rude, 4 guys DJing. Yeah, it wasn't crazy, but it was good. It was like
they do things structured, though.
Playing music and bobbing their heads.
Yeah, it was like the jams you want to hear though at the party.
Did you feel out of place, Scott? That's the question I want to hear answered here.
I didn't feel out. I didn't feel out of place. I felt like everybody else was out of place.
I'm the only
You
one who has the
belong.
right to
Yeah.
be here.
Like I was right the fuck where I was. I was in the pocket, bro. I wasn't in the pocket.
You were the target audience.
I was pretty tired already. Kinda, I went in with a bad attitude, but as I tend to do. But I liked the show. I did just feel old as shit. Like me and Dylan rolled in, and then he left for a while. So then for an hour, I stood there and just looked at my shoes and had some beers and looked around at people and I'm like, oh, there's the fat girl who's got a pretty face. Oh, I don't know who she is. There's that little cracked out chick. Oh yeah, there she is. Hey, that guy. He always says hi to me. Who the fuck is he? Why do I know him? But that was it. The only people who talked to me were people that I was like, I don't know who you are, but that's cool. I appreciate the effort you're making. And then I turned to leave and saw some other moldy oldies who kind of stopped me and were like, "Oh, are you leaving?"
You're part of the club, dude.
Yeah, right. They're like,
We stand over here.
yeah. Yeah, so I saw a friend of ours, Walter, and a friend of ours, Chad. So I stayed and talked to them because it's not a normal.
Those were the moldy oldies? Did you just put them on blast?
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck those guys. They know they're old as shit. I mean, we stood around talking about it, which is pathetic. There's nothing worse than three idiots sitting around talking about how old and boring they are.
That's like
at a show, at a bar.
Show, right. While, people are... there's a 22-year-old beside me cutting a mean fucking rug.
Isn't that the premise of Wild Hogs?
Yeah.
You kind of did talk about Wild Hogs.
Who was Tim Allen in this situation?
Clearly, Scott was the
probably
Martin Lawrence.
Walter. I've never seen that movie. I don't know. I mean, all of us just sounded like sad bastards. Even though I liked it. Fuck, I don't know. I kind of thought maybe someone else here would have been there. So I guess
you're gonna start going to shows and talking about how much you don't belong there.
I tried. One kind of jacked part too is then later in the night or today I see a friend of ours, Mike, and so we have a lot of mutual friends that I knew had to be there somewhere, right? But then the problem is I have to search them out.
And find them.
Right. So now I have to walk around the show with my fucking beer.
Kicking rocks around.
Yeah, I'm like, oh boy, where am I going? Yeah. And then if you're doing circles or something, everyone's like, there's that guy again. If you just stand in one spot, you're fine.
Yeah, you're less weird.
Yeah.
You got to that point where you only feel comfortable in the studio?
Yeah. I have to just stay
behind
here.
a mic?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I can't deal with it. I definitely don't want to see anybody and have them talk about the show.
This should just be a segment every week where you go to a show by yourself once a week.
Just try to
shows.
deal with it. Right.
Moldy oldies picking daisies.
Oh, this is insane. But I do get enjoyment from watching people have fun. I was like, wow, they're having so much fun.
Voyeurism.
Yeah, well, I don't know why. I can't figure that part out, but I know that that's a lot of fun. Their hands are up.
They have to be having fun.
They are lip syncing along with the lyrics. Poorly.
Yeah, very well. In this case, not poorly, because all night long, both bands just played full jams. So everybody's singing along because it goes from Snoop Dogg to I Got Five on It.
That's what I was just going to ask. Is Later Babes live kind of like how their mixtape Lisa is?
It's exactly that.
It's like tunes, and then I'm assuming Wes pops in.
Yeah, they basically do that
stuff
live. It's like any mashup sort of DJ who just does remix after remix. Yeah, exactly. It's just party music.
Right.
So our roving reporter Kelly Sullivan, who has been gone for quite a while, I don't know how long, maybe a month. We haven't heard from her, but she is back on the scene, and you know what?
It's been a couple months.
She's better than ever. She took a little time off, but she came back with gusto. She did some interviews. So you want to listen?
Yeah.
The world wants to listen.
Hi, this is Kelly with In Might I